to when I was driving him. And I think Olo mentioned this on his Facebook that he loves McDonald's, the nuggets. He always wanted to eat the nuggets, and he would always make me stop by the McDonald's to get that. Everyone knew that he loved the pier because of catching fish, and also he had made many friends. I remember when I was staying with Ntibai and them back in like 2016, there was a scare. I remember that, because he always complains about his knees, and he was strictly told him, don't go to the pier. And we all were telling him, like, don't go to the pier, don't go to the pier. So Mondays is like his day. He goes like every other day when he got a little older. And then I recall the next morning I heard somebody going in the back, and I thought, oh, maybe Uncle Laka's collecting the cans, because that's what he does too, is he collects the cans. And I didn't think nothing of it, but then Ensu was like, oh, your uncle's still sleeping? He doesn't want breakfast? And I was thinking, yeah, I guess he's still sleeping. And then I remember when it got to like afternoon, that's when Ensu was worried, and she told me to go check in his room. So I opened up the door, and he wasn't in there. And then we asked Stupi, who was living across the street at the time, to go and drive all the way to the pier to see if he could find Uncle Laka. And he comes back and he says, no, I talked to all the friends, he's not over there. So, we're all worried, and we're scared, we don't know what to do. And then I remember around 5 o'clock, a car pulls up, and then you hear him, saying his goodbye. And then the Filipino girl comes out, and we were already like mad at Uncle Laka, and we're about to yell at him. And then the girl was just, and he was even having an attitude. We were looking at him like, why are you having an attitude? You're the one that. And the girl was saying, he was saying that his leg hurt, so we took him to play ping pong. And then I was looking, I was like, when did he play ping pong? But you'll be amazed. He does a lot of things. So yeah, those are his friends, and hopefully they're here. They loved him, and they would always, take him places too, as well as our family. I just wanted to conclude this with a song. So I knew Uncle may not have a lot of words, but he loved us, and I knew by his action. And this song is called More Than Words. I know it's a love song, but it's a song that I realized that it's meaningful to me about Uncle Laka.